Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and how do they currently feel about you. So take a look at all the piles with the person in your mind and see which one you are most drawn to. Before I show you your crystals, please note this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest, since so many of you are watching. So for pile number 1, we have Amazonite. And we have the 3 of Wands. For pile number 2, we have Amethyst. And we have Temperance. And for pile number 3, we have this red cat's eye. And we have the Lovers. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be a pile for today. But of course, if you are drawn to more than one pile, there may be more messages there for you, so always trust your intuition. Once you are done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this Amazonite crystal and the 3 of Wands, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and how do they currently feel about you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. We're going to start out using the Light Seers Tarot with the Astral Realms Crystal Oracle, and then at the end we're going to get some Starseed Oracle cards for messages from your person on how they currently feel about you. So when I was about to start, I started your reading like a few minutes ago, and then someone called and interrupted. So I had a little bit of a false start. Maybe that has to do with your reading. Maybe this person wants to call you, communicate with you. But let's see what your cards are first before I make assumptions. Okay, so we're going to start off with one oracle card. So spirit guides on my pile number 1. The person on their mind, how do they currently feel about pile 1? So we have Pyrite, Mars, and Momentum, card 24. Beautiful. And at the back of the deck, we have Super 7 with Alrisha Star and Direction. Spirit guides on my pile number 1s. The person on their mind, how do they currently feel about them? The person on their mind, how do they currently feel about them? Your cards are just coming out so quickly, which means this person wants to maybe be very open with their feelings. Okay. At the back of the deck, we have the Chariot, so fast-paced movement, them wanting to move towards you. And clarified by Mars here, Momentum. I'll explain in a bit. We have the 4 of Pentacles showing up first. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Lovely. We have the Fool. I love your cards already. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the Strength card. We have the 3 of Swords. Okay, I think I see where this reading is going. We have the Four of Cups. And we have 2 extra cards. I'm just going to put them here for now. I will add them in a moment. So before we start with the rest of your reading, I'd just like to thank and give a quick word to today's sponsorship, Keen. Many of you have asked me recently for personal readings, but unfortunately I'm not available for any right now, so I've brought you the next best thing, Keen. Keen connects you with gifted psychics, tarot readers, and astrologers like myself, and these readers are available 24 hours a day, so you can always get a reading whenever it suits you. All you have to do is create an account, and you'll be able to choose from the hundreds of readers who are online right now. These readers each have unique specialties designed to provide a deeper understanding to your situation. You can choose whichever reader best suits your needs, and you'll be able to connect with them via phone call or text chat. Getting confirmation or a second opinion from someone who can give you a straightforward answer is always best. And as a tarot reader, I can tell you that it is very hard reading tarot for myself, as many of it doesn't make sense or is unclear sometimes. So even I resort to Keen. So let me tell you a little bit about some of my recent experience on Keen. I asked about my love life with my person. She explained to me how devoted he is and that our connection is only getting stronger and better, helping us to build a strong foundation that will only deepen moving into the holidays. She also mentioned us making future plans together no later than February, lol, but we've already started, so I'm very excited to see what unfolds then. She also told me that he's very loyal towards me and the ones he loves, and that he doesn't even know what he did to get so lucky to be with me. She mentioned that I changed his world around and that he feels like a little kid around me, which is so cute. Lastly, she mentioned she can see me getting married with him in the future, and us having a home together where everyone will always gather together. The love reading I got was very beautiful and sweet, and every detail mentioned was so accurate and on point. I'm so grateful for the reading I got from Keen through their amazing and gifted psychic tarot readers. That's why it's still best to get a personal psychic reading, because it's directed only to your energies. Now here's your chance to get a personalized reading from Keen. As a new customer on Keen, you can try your first 10 minutes for only $1.99, which is up to $99 in savings. Go to trykeen.com/psychic siren tarot or click the link in my description to save big on your first reading. Thank you, Keen, for bringing this beautiful opportunity and for sponsoring today's video. That's trykeen.com/psychic siren tarot or click the link in my description box below to get your own personalized reading today at a huge discount. So, getting back to your reading. So, confirmation of you getting communication from this person's coming through, because I got 3 different phone calls, not even in a few minutes, and 3 is a very divine number. You chose the 3 of Wands. We have the 3 of Swords here, and the energy kind of reminds me of that song 911 Call Me by Tyler the Creator. And in that song he keeps saying call me, because there's this kind of feeling of he just wants her to call her. He just wants to communicate to her. And I had 3 different phone calls come through. So this person could have either already tried to communicate with you, and there's this feeling of I don't want to use the word desperation, but I'm feeling that I want you to talk to me right now. Or this person could try this in the near future. So we see a lot of the number 8 come up. We have 2 8s here. We have 2 7s here. We have 2 4s. And we have 2 3s. So for some of you, another 2. 2 2 2. Oh no, that was the only 2. But what I want to say here is that could be significant to timing. For others of you, if you are already with this person, then maybe they are thinking about communicating with you right now. Maybe they're actually thinking of calling you right now, or messaging you, or maybe they just enjoy talking and communicating with you because that's what phone calls symbolize, communication. For others of you, I think this is a separation with the Eight of Cups, where maybe you did have a false start, where it felt like things were moving forward and it felt like things were gaining momentum, but there was kind of a false start here where something abruptly stopped. However, what I do see here for those that are in separation, this person is trying to stay strong, but I feel their heart, look at this Three of Swords, their heart is totally broken right now. They are missing you a lot if you are in separation. And I was hearing that song Lost Without You while I was doing the paid promotion. So I'm really getting this feeling of this person kind of like wearing their hearts on their sleeve for you and almost feeling like maybe it was a mistake that something ended between the two of you, if this is a separation, or that you two drifted apart, because they're noticing how unsatisfied they feel within their life with the Four of Cups without you. And if this is not a separation, then I take this as they wouldn't want to live a life without you. They wouldn't want to lose you with the Three of Swords and the Four of Cups, because they know how much you fulfill them, and they would truly be lost without you if they didn't have you in their life. If they lost you in their life, they would feel so heartbroken. They would feel so unsatisfied and unfulfilled within their life. So there is definitely some strong feelings towards you. And if this is a separation, there is definitely a feeling of them trying to stay strong and wanting you back in their life, wanting to take action towards you with Mars. Mars is all about action. Okay? And the Three of Wands too. Action. Steps forward. So for others of you, if this is not separation, this person is definitely feeling like they want to take action towards you with Mars, feeling like they do see some kind of future with you for all of you. I'm just going to read general for all of you now. I feel this person does want to take steps towards you and is looking at the potential future you two could have together with the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands. And there's definitely this feeling of, with the Four of Pentacles, seeing you as someone they can hold on to for a long time, seeing you in your qualities and traits as someone they can really have a stable connection with that can last a long time and hold on to. Even with the Two of Pentacles, that's why I said I love your cards, because I love to see pentacles in a reading, in a love reading especially, because it shows that the person is wanting a stable connection, wanting to plant a seed of love with you, wanting to really build a connection. When I see pentacles, I always think of stability in a love reading. And that's why I really love the fact that you have all these pentacles cards, because it just shows this person does want a stable long-term commitment with you. I feel they feel peace around you that they haven't felt before in a long time, since you chose the Amazonite crystal. And there is this deep longing in their heart for feeling that with you. It's like they can see your qualities and traits. They see you as very trustworthy. They see you as someone they can really build a connection with. They see you as someone really romantic too, I'm hearing from Spirit. And there's just something about you where they feel they can't let go of you. That it's so worth it to hold on to this connection. It's so worth it to take action towards it and not leave it behind. I feel them feeling in their heart a deep sense of appreciation and gratitude for you, and this feeling of, I never want to take this for granted, because this is something to hold on to. This is something to cherish. Pyrite is also a crystal that brings in wealth, a crystal that brings in abundance. So they could be trying to work on their physical abundance or physical stability to bring that towards you, or they could see you as someone valuable to them. They could really value, the love you bring to them, because it's an abundant form of love, and that's what they see in you. Mars is also the planet of sensuality. Those types of feelings. So they do feel very attracted to you in this moment right now. And there is definitely a lot of divine passion in this connection. This feeling of them, I'm hearing like feeling hot for you. Like, you know, when someone just feels attracted to someone and they want to fan themselves, like I'm seeing that in my mind's eye. And there is this feeling of desire here, like intense desire towards you. What I'm really getting from this person is you soothe them in some way. You have a lot of healing energy. And if they have experienced some pain within their life, it's like you're so soothing to them, just being around you. It's sort of like I'm seeing you from this person's eyes, and maybe you've experienced some pain too, or intense challenges in your life, and this person has seen you sort of turn into a diamond from all the pressure that has been put on you. And I see them admiring you. This is a metaphor for your energy, but I see them admiring you from afar. I see them really looking at you and seeing your strength too. But it sort of feels like you are the cast around their broken heart, keeping them intact, if that makes sense. And this is not in a codependent way, but your love is very healing since you chose the Amazonite crystal. It's a very healing crystal. You just have a very healing energy in general. And even if this person doesn't label it healing, your energy just feels very good to them. Even the lion here on the strength card, I'm hearing courage. They want to have courage to move towards you. Next to Mars, remember how I said Mars is action? The lion is courage. The lion is bravery. You know, that confidence within themselves to take steps towards you with the Three of Wands. Because the Three of Wands is all about taking steps towards the future we envision. So they envision some kind of future here, or they are planning something here to take steps towards you. They're kind of contemplating in my mind, in their mind. I'm being in their energy. They're kind of contemplating in their mind, like, what steps should I take? What should I do? What should I really do to take some kind of leap of faith here with the Fool? Because the Seven of Cups to me is all about dreaming. It's all about dreams. And next to the Seven of Pentacles, it's like I dream of creating a love that grows where we can always nurture the connection and it can always grow. And the Fool is all about taking a leap of faith. So there's this feeling of wanting to take a leap of faith towards the connection, even if it risks them getting heartbroken, because I feel like this person could have had trust issues in the past if there was a false start, or they could still have trust issues, but there's this feeling of I want to take the risk in love. You know, I want to take the risk, and even if it hurts later on, I want to at least try. So there is this feeling of this person tapping into their own bravery and courage to really start something with you. Page of Swords gives me the impression they're thinking. They're thinking very much of what they should do next. They're trying to get ideas, maybe even in their work, to build more momentum. And if you are still, you know, together and you are happily together, it's like they're thinking of what they can do to build even more momentum towards you, towards bringing this dream towards a reality, making this dream a physical dream, since these two cards are next to each other. Seven of Cups is a very daydreamy energy. I see this person daydreaming about you a lot, even at work, even at school. Whatever they do during the day, I see them daydreaming about you a lot. I see them thinking about you a lot with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Cups. And I'm hearing I can't get you out of my head. I think it's a song by Kylie Minogue. I can't get you out of my head. That's what I keep hearing. This person feels a sense. This person feels like you bring a healthy perspective of what love is or what love could be, what love could potentially be in their life. And like I said, when they look at your traits, they see a person they can really have stability with, a person they can really create momentum with and move towards the next level with the chariot at the back of the deck. You know, they want to take fast action towards you. That keeps showing up within your reading. And what I'm really getting here is this person also sees you as so fun to be around. It's grounding, it's stable, but then it's also so fun. You make this person feel free in their heart. So let's take a look at these last two cards, and then we're going to pull the Oracle cards. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the King of Swords. They're definitely thinking about you a lot. And the owl here in this card tells me that you might already intuitively know that, because owls are all about intuition. King of Swords over the Page of Swords, yeah, they're definitely thinking about you a lot. It even gives me the vibe like whenever they're just sitting alone or just in their daily life, they think about you a lot. You're running on their mind a lot. And I think this person is someone that is usually very rational, usually very logical. But when it comes to you, it's like you sort of get them out of their logical mind and get them into a state of feeling, because I feel like you're very in touch and in tune with your own emotions, and it feels like you sort of balance this person out. Though as I look at this King of Swords, I feel this sort of constricted feeling in my throat chakra, like this person feels, they think all these things in their mind, though they are a little bit fearful to tell you and express how they truly feel. So they feel all these things, they think all these things, but when it comes to expressing that, there's something that sort of blocks them. Though what I do feel is there's some type of change here in their energy where they are gaining more courage and momentum to dip their feet in the water, and maybe even if it's not a huge change in their energy, with the Knight of Pentacles, it's taking consistent steps towards that in a slow pace where even if they don't take a rush of love towards you in one go, I feel this person is usually someone very logical, usually someone very much like they take it very slow in love. They really build a connection, or at least that's what they want to do with you if that's not what they normally do, because they see this connection as whatever work I put in now and whatever consistency I put in now, even if it takes a long time to build this connection, it's going to last in the end. Nine of Pentacles energy. When all that growth comes from the work we've put in. So this person kind of sees it like easy come, easy go. If I really put in work towards this and I'm consistent, even if I don't, show everything at once, if I take baby steps there, that momentum will build up and it will grow into something faster, like the chariot at the back of the deck. This person feels like you balance them out in some way, because you're someone really in touch and in tune with your feelings and emotions, and you get them in touch with that side of themselves that they feel they're not really so used to. And I feel they bring you a different kind of stability here. So it's like you help them feel more free and more safe within their feelings, and they're bringing you more stability. And in that sense, I feel it's a perfect balance of energies. So some of you may relate to this feeling of opposites attract, and that's something this person really likes about you, whereas some of you won't. That's okay. But I really feel this person, you make them feel free inside. You make them feel courageous, like, yes, I can take steps towards this. And yes, I want this. I'm going to fight for this. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you, my pile number ones. I think this person wants to release their fears with the Eight of Cups. I'm hearing the song Take Care by Rihanna. And that's maybe your perspective towards them. Almost like you want to kiss the part of their heart that has been wounded. Even if they haven't expressed this to you, I think they have dealt with their fair share of pain in their life. And I think they're scared to experience that again. But one thing I've even learned in love is if we push it away and we let that fear take over, we will never experience it. But if we allow that fear to be there and comfort and nurture that fear and be like, yes, this could happen. There's always a potential of it happening. But if I don't try, I will never know. And I see this person being in that energy now of like, if I don't try, I will never know. So let's see. What messages does their person have for my pile number ones? What messages does their person have? We have fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites and extremes of life. They feel like you nurture them. Really, like you nurture a part of a wounded part of their soul. A wounded part of their internal world. It's like you nurture that. I'm seeing the moon clairvoyantly, and like I said, you get them in touch with their feelings, but the moon is also related to the subconscious mind. Feelings and emotions in the depths of us, and it's like you almost take this person to the depths of their feelings and you make them feel safe while doing it. We have I'm sorry with defenselessness, riding past wrongs, uprooting. That's for some of you. They want to apologize to you. If something happened in the past or recently between the two of you, they definitely want to apologize. They want to communicate how sorry they are, how they didn't mean to hurt you, how much they appreciate you and they don't want to take you for granted. Maybe they also want to explain and express how they truly feel inside. Even though it takes a lot of courage from their side to do that. If you two have separated, there's definitely an apology coming in, or they want to. Let's hope they can take that action towards it and take a leap of faith and just be like, F it, let's do it. If you're together and you've recently had any conflicts or any type of thing where they did something that hurt you, they want to apologize for it. They want to do better, is what I'm hearing. We have Earth with learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. It's like with you, they're learning how to really love, I don't think they've experienced this before, and I'm not just saying this, but what I'm really getting here from this connection is I don't think this person has experienced a stable kind of love before. Like maybe in their previous connections, there was connections that were more short-lived or connections that weren't really too serious, but with you, it feels like they want something more serious and more stable, more committed. But with you, it's almost like they're still learning how to really be a good partner, how to really be a good lover. At the back of the deck, we have wait with it's not yet time, things are being woven. So for some of you, you may, if you are in separation, you may wait a little bit, but it's because your spirit guides are weaving something within the spiritual realms. So this person can heal something, release something, slow down, look within, go within, find out what they truly want. And then when they're ready, they can take those steps towards you and really secure that with you. Because I feel this person is in a low place of their life right now for some of you, if they are in separation with you. And it just feels like they're releasing a lot of baggage. So what your spirit guides want you to know is to trust that if it's meant to be, it will be. Okay. Anything else for those that are not in separation? We have Whale and Orca Elders with Share Your Song Frequency of Sound Diving Deep. This card is all about communication. This is for everyone though. Wanting to really dive deep within their feelings. Wanting to really share that with you. So we see repeats of this message of communication, confirmation very heavily. They want to communicate with you. We have empathetic starseed with energetic sovereignty and absorbing what's not yours. I feel like closing my eyes and seeing what else comes through. Anything else, Spirit? I'm hearing that song, A Tornado Flew Around My Room Before You Came. Oh, it's Frank Ocean, Thinking About You. And in my mind's eye, I'm seeing a car drive and the person is looking outside the car in the mirror on the side. I don't know what that thing's called, but I hope you understand what I mean. And it kind of feels like I'm seeing in my mind I crying over spilt milk. And cars are all about movement, so that energy of moving towards you keeps being confirmed back to me. And crying over spilt milk, disappointment. They've really been thinking about you a lot. And maybe you can feel it here with empathetic starseed. Because a lot of your feelings towards each other are mirrored here. So this is what I have for you, Pile 1. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. This is such a beautiful reading. And I do hope this person does, make communication with you, express how they truly feel inside. Sending you so much love. If you like this reading, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Please also don't forget to check out Keen, linked in my description box below if you would like your personalized reading at a huge discount. See you next time. Bye! Hi there, my pal number 2s. If you chose this amethyst crystal and the card Temperance, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and how they currently feel about you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. We're going to be starting out with the Light Seers Tarot and the Astral Realms Crystal Oracle. And then at the end, we're going to get some messages from your person on how they currently feel from the Starseed Oracle deck. So let's get started with your reading and the cards. So, Spirit Guides of Pile number 2. Spirit Guides of Pile number 2s. One card, please, for how their person currently feels. So we have Moonstone, Crown Chakra, and Transcendence. Card number 1. Interesting that we have Moonstone because you chose the Amethyst crystal. Both are very intuitive crystals. And at the back of the deck, we have Tangerine Quartz with Solar Plexus Chakra and Shakti. So let's take a look at your tarot cards now. I guess this card wanted to come out, the Four of Pentacles. So Spirit Guides on my pile number 2s. How does that person currently feel about them? We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. Your cards are also coming out really quickly, which shows they're very sure about their feelings. Even if they don't fully express their feelings, it just shows they know what they're feeling very quickly. Does that make sense? We have the Queen of Wands. And a lot of cards are coming out at once, so there's a lot of different feelings at once, if that makes sense. We have the Hierophant. This is beautiful. We have the Two of Cups. How do they currently feel about pile 2? We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. How do they currently feel about pile 2? We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Amazing. At the back of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So before we continue with your reading, I'd just like to thank and give a quick word to today's sponsorship, Keen. Many of you have asked me recently for personal readings, but unfortunately I'm not available for any right now, so I've brought you the next best thing, Keen. Keen connects you with gifted psychics, tarot readers, and astrologers like myself, and these readers are available 24 hours a day, so you can always get a reading whenever it suits you. All you have to do is create an account, and you'll be able to choose from the hundreds of readers who are online right now. These readers each have unique specialties designed to provide a deeper understanding of your situation. You can choose whichever reader best suits your needs, and you'll be able to connect with them via phone call or text chat. Getting confirmation or a second opinion from someone who can give you a straightforward answer is always best. And as a tarot reader, I can tell you that it is very hard reading tarot for myself, as many of it doesn't make sense or is unclear sometimes, so even I resort to Keen. So let me tell you a little bit about some of my recent experience on Keen. I asked about my love life with my person. She explained to me how devoted he is and that our connection is only getting stronger and better, helping us to build a strong foundation that will only deepen moving into the holidays. She also mentioned us making future plans no later than February, lol, but we've already started, so I'm very excited to see what unfolds then. She also told me that he's very loyal towards the ones he loves and that he doesn't even know what he did to get so lucky to be with me. She mentioned that I changed his world and that he feels like a little kid around me, which is so cute. Lastly, she mentioned she can see me getting married with him in the future and us having a home together where everyone will always gather together. The love reading I got was very beautiful and sweet, and every detail mentioned was so accurate and on point. I'm so grateful for the reading I got from Keen through their amazing and gifted psychic tarot readers. That's why it's still best to get a personal psychic reading, because it's only directed to your energies. Now here's your chance to get a personalized reading from Keen. As a new customer on Keen, you can try your first 10 minutes for only $1.99, which is up to $99 in savings. Go to trykeen.com/psychic siren tarot or click the link in my description to save big on your first reading. Thank you, Keen, for bringing this beautiful opportunity and for sponsoring today's video. That's trykeen.com/psychic siren tarot or click the link in my description box below to get your own personalized reading today at a huge discount. So, getting back to your reading, pile 2. How does this person feel about you? They feel very connected to you on an emotional and intuitive level with Moonstone and the Amethyst. I feel this energy of you and your person having a strong intuitive and spiritual connection that is teaching us, that is helping us grow, helping us ascend, as we see in the Hierophant. And we see a lot of happy cards here. With the Knight of Wands, we see this person smiling. Queen of Wands, we see this person smiling. Hierophant, we see this person smiling. So even if there are challenging and sometimes hard lessons in this connection that help us ascend and grow, eventually it all leads to the most beautiful transcendence, the most beautiful transformation in love, for us to be able to truly understand what it means to be a lover on earth, what it means to truly love another human being with all your heart and all your soul and receive that in turn. No matter the challenges in your connection, you and this person have a very strong spiritual connection. And I see you two, if you put in the hard work with the Ten of Wands, and what I'm getting from the Ten of Wands, if you put in the hard work and you really hold on to each other with the Four of Pentacles and trust and be patient with the Temperance, all things will fall into place, just as they are supposed to, exactly as they are meant to. What I'm really getting here is you two can think of each other and the other person will think of you. So what I'm getting here is, like, let's say your person thinks of you, then all of a sudden you start thinking of them. That is a telepathic connection, or you two could be together and think of the same thing at the same time, or finish each other's sentences. It could look different for all of you, but for some of you, I'm getting like maybe you think of wearing a pink top, and then this person also thinks of wearing a pink top. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like my example, or let's say you think of getting sushi and this person also just says to you, let's get sushi. Like, it gives me that type of vibe or feeling. Or let's say you're thinking of this person and immediately they phone you or text you. That is the vibe I'm getting here. A real telepathic, strong spiritual connection leading back to past lives and future lives. Why do I say future lives? Because I see you and this person going strong in a sense where there's some kind of soul contract here. There's some kind of beautiful soul contract where it's like we will always find each other and share the love and grow. And the more we grow as human beings, the more we come to understand love in each lifetime, the more we climb the ladder of the beautiful love and the enlightened love we get to experience. So when I talk about this being a spiritual connection, this is what this person feels. So has this person ever said, I think you're my soulmate, I think you could even be my twin flame? Like, if this person knows about those things, I'm not saying that this is, because spirit is not labeling it or showing me something specific. But what I am saying is this is a huge spiritual connection, and there's definitely a strong spiritual bond here where you two have known each other in past lives before, and the love is going strong. And this is how this person feels. So if spirit is not giving me labels, maybe this person is not labeling it, but saying, you feel so close to my heart, saying in their heart, like, I feel like maybe this is my soulmate. I feel like maybe this is something real, maybe even the one. Because we have one here. And I'm not just saying that, but I mean, this Two of Cups card is really sticking out to me. And it's right under the amethyst crystal, which gives me the vibe of like we were always meant to meet. We have a strong purpose together. And this person believes that they met you for a reason. I always hear the song in one of my piles. I'm hearing the song Two of Hearts, two hearts that beat as one. And I always hear it in one specific pile for love readings. I'm hearing that as I look at this Two of Cups. And this vibe of we have the same heart. We love the same. And it feels like a bond that is going to last for a really long time. It feels like a bond that brings them a lot of excitement and joy with the Knight of Wands, with all these smiles here. Look how happy these people look in these cards. That's what I'm really being taken to strongly, is all these smiles here and all this light with the Knight of Wands as fire, Queen of Wands, fire. Here we have pink in the background, which is all about love. Pink is the color of the higher heart chakra. And here we have the Knight of Cups where he's offering roses. So there is a lot of happy feelings this person has whenever they're with you. There is a lot of excitement here, a lot of passion too, and a lot of love they feel towards you right now. I feel this person looks at you and sees you to have a lot of light with the Queen of Wands. Sees you to be a person very independent, very magnetic. They're very sensually attracted to you with the Knight of Wands, but it's not just that. There's also a love here. What I love is this Knight of Wands is next to the Two of Cups. So it's a beautiful mixture of love and those other passionate feelings. If you know, you know. But what I'm getting here is, there's a lot of passion this person feels towards you, a lot of love. They see you as very attractive because the Queen of Wands is always showing up as a very attractive, magnetic, sexy person. This is how this person sees you. And they see you to have a lot of light. They see you to shine bright. And this person really admires you. They are inspired by you in some way. They think you have a beautiful smile. And they love to make you laugh. They love to make you as happy as they feel. I feel this person wanting to put in work towards the connection with the Ten of Wands, wanting to put in effort towards the connection, even if it takes a lot of their time and effort, even if they're tired after a long day. It's because they want to hold on to the connection with the Four of Pentacles. So I feel this person, wanting to show you through their actions with the Ten of Wands, wanting to take steps towards you. Because the Ten of Wands is next to the Knight of Cups, these two card combinations, here we see this person giving love through flowers. Because we have these two card combinations, it tells me that it's like, I want to show you my love through my physical actions. If it means actually doing physical things to show you my love, even with all these pentacles, it gives me this vibe of, I want to show you my love through my actions. I want to do things that show you my love, whether it is physical acts of service, whether it is buying you flowers, talking to you on the phone all day, or spending time with you, making an effort to see you whenever they're free, whenever they're available, whether it is sending you funny things that make you laugh throughout your day, or cooking you a meal, or taking you out for dinner. I don't know, like the vibe I get here is they want to show you their love through their actions, and a lot of you will resonate differently just depending on who your person is and how they like to show their love. But I mean, here we even see a love letter. It looks like they're going to go on a picnic. We see the horse on, it gives me that Prince Charming type of vibe, and roses. So there's this vibe here of, I want to show you my love. I want to hold you close to me with the Four of Pentacles. I want to keep you in my life for a really long time. And with Temperance, this person's very patient. This person's very patient in terms of planting a seed of love and allowing it to grow at its own pace. Because there's something here about this person knowing everything happens in perfect timing. The steps we take, everything happens in perfect timing. I see this person thinking, as long as I'm consistent and as long as I always take steps towards this, Rome wasn't built in one day, but eventually we're going to get there. And I see this person not just thinking about the top of the stairs, of getting to the top of the stairs. Like I'm seeing a hike clairvoyantly, right? And if we were to go on a hike and really think about getting to the end of the hike, would we really even enjoy the hike? We would just be focusing on the end goal, but we wouldn't really be enjoying it. I see this person not so much focusing on the end goal. They have it in their mind's eye. They see it in their mind's eye. They envision it. And they trust and believe that they can get there, because we have the Seven of Cups here, which is all about dreaming. And it's next to the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So it's this vibe of, I dream up this big dream, and even with the crown chakra, envision this big dream. I see myself getting to the top of the stairs, but I'm also going to put in action towards this dream with these pentacles. I'm going to put in work towards this dream. And eventually it's going to grow, but I'm not going to unplant the plant every 5 minutes to see if it has grown. I'm going to trust that it grows. And there's this feeling of, I'm going to appreciate each moment while this flower of love grows, while this garden of love grows. And I'm going to continue nurturing it so that it continues to grow. And there's this feeling of like this person, even here we see ladders, like wanting to, seeing a future with you, seeing themselves go up the ladder with you. And I feel something in my throat chakra here where this constricted feeling where this person feels this, but I think they're a little bit scared to express what they want in the future, because I see them almost feeling like words don't really matter. What matters is if I do this, if I take action towards it, then this person's gonna know how I truly feel. They're just gonna know how I truly feel because I'm already showing them. Um, and in the end, when we get there, it will be a beautiful surprise. So it's not so much fear, but it's also this feeling of a beautiful surprise. Like this person having roses here. Like I'm imagining someone taking you out on a date and surprising you and not telling you at first. So there's this feeling of them seeing a future with you, definitely seeing potential with you of where you two could grow and where you two could take the steps. But there's a feeling of no expectations of what stairs you take, because it's like the unexpected is sometimes beautiful, and it's sometimes a beautiful surprise. And it's like we don't necessarily need to plan each step, but when we're on that hike, when we're really enjoying that hike and we enjoy the scenery and the view, maybe you're the beautiful view. When we enjoy the beautiful view and the scenery and just enjoy it and really take in the moment and be present in it, when we get to the end, we're like, whoa, we got there so fast. Like, whoa, this is even better than I expected. And I see that type of energy here of like this person envisioning your future, but also having no expectations, because it's kind of like expect the unexpected because it's a beautiful surprise. I see that being their mindset here. There's something here about wanting to travel with you or go on holiday with you in the future, either the near future or the future. That's what I'm seeing. Someplace like where there's a beach, tropical, because in my mind's eye, I'm seeing, in Hawaii when they wear the flowers on their head, I'm seeing that in my mind's eye. That's for some of you. And it doesn't have to be like now, but maybe in the future, because we're talking about them seeing a future with you. I feel like they're just highly attracted to you. They really want to charm you. They really want to make you laugh. There's something about making you laugh, making you smile that's really sexy to them, your smile, and your laugh. But also, I feel like sometimes they're a little bit shy to talk to you and to express how they feel. So they turn on this more charming energy, this more flirtatious energy, more lighthearted energy, but I see them wanting to go deeper with you, wanting to go deeper and expressing their feelings. I think they have sometimes a fear of expressing, or maybe it's not a fear, maybe they're more of an action-orientated person and doing rather than saying. But I feel them also maybe wanting to open up that side of them more. Tell you a little bit more about how they feel, even with the love letter here, because I feel like that's something that maybe makes you happy. Because I feel like this person sees you as really independent, really courageous, really brave, sexy, beautiful, handsome, depending on who's watching this. This person sees you as someone with a lot of light that is so inspiring. This person could admire some qualities within you, like creativity. If you are creative, this person could see you to have a lot of leadership qualities, or to be that type of person others look up to. This person sees you as very uplifting. It's like you uplift them within their day, you brighten up their day, you're so warm and loving, and you give them this very fuzzy feeling inside, very warm, fuzzy feeling. You just brighten up their day, you excite them throughout the day. And just even thinking of you excites them, puts a smile on their face. I'm seeing that Instagram video when the person is texting their person and it's like showing a man, I'm sure some of you have seen this Instagram reel or TikTok, and the person just starts smiling at their phone and then the friends are taking a video. So there's this feeling of smiling at the phone from your text messages, from your messages, from maybe even if you send them Instagram things or like TikTok things, like videos and things, them smiling and laughing. They think you're very funny. They think you make them happy, or they feel you make them happy. And there's this feeling of, I want to hold on, I want to treasure this connection, because I think you almost make this person feel like this sense of happy-go-luckiness, like this very feeling of, I want to hold on and cherish this connection and treasure this connection for a really long time and be patient as it grows. But I'm also enjoying the journey. But it also feels like you get this person in this feeling of excitement, in this feeling of dreaming, daydreaming, and I'm really being drawn to these two hands with the hearts. But there's this feeling of the inner child coming out, this person feeling like very playful around you too. And just this feeling of you two pouring into each other's cups. And it's the most beautiful feeling of alchemy within love. But also this feeling of you two always showing each other your love through the feelings. Because there are deep feelings here, and this feeling of our cup always being filled with each other. Because this person feels like even if they put in a lot of work with the Ten of Wands, here I'm looking at these two cups and how they're always filled up because we're both putting in our love into it. We're both putting in our emotions into it. Water is all about feelings. So it's like you fill up this person's cup in a way where there's this never-ending love flowing between the two of you, and their cup is never going to run dry because you're always filling it up too. You really lift them up and inspire them and make them happy. So now let's take a look at your oracle card. So I'm hearing skin shape songs all of a sudden in the back of my mind, and their songs are they have that type of mood that is a little bit trippy and a little bit more free-ish, if that makes sense when you listen to it. Like it makes you feel more free. So I don't know if you I'm not hearing a specific song from them, but I don't know if you listen to their song. If you want to listen to one of their songs and see what the vibe is, maybe this vibe is how your person feels with you, if that makes sense, like the vibe of the song. Because I feel like they also feel like they have a friendship with you. This feeling of we can always laugh and smile together. This feeling of excitement and feeling of being free. And actually, skin shape brings back memories of the beginning of my connection. So some of you could be in a beginning of a connection, more in the honeymoon phase. For others of you, it could feel like even if you're together for long, it feels like it's a never-ending honeymoon phase since it's bringing up my own memories, but you don't have to take it. Okay, so spirit guides have piled 2. Can we please have messages from their person on how they truly feel? So we have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. What was I saying? This person doesn't see the perspective of I need to express how I feel. This person sees it in a perspective of as long as I show you how I feel, you're gonna know. So we have Breath of the Cosmos with My Will to Thy Will, micromanaging the universe. And this card is all about patience. As I said with the Temperance card, we have big picture thinking with Pleiades energy, visionary and inspired ideas. So this person is patient as they allow their vision to come to reality. That's what I feel here. Confirmation. We have empathetic starseed with absorbing what's not yours, energetic sovereignty. So with the mirror here, a lot of your feelings are mirrored towards each other because you have such an intuitive connection. But also what I want to say is you two deeply feel for each other, and this person deeply feels for you in a way where they feel you're very empathetic towards them and very nurturing towards them, but they also feel that towards you. Like, I always want to hold you. I always want to make sure you're okay. There's also a feeling of protectiveness over you here, and a feeling of like wanting to make sure you're always okay emotionally, wanting to take care of you in that sense. Um, we have double mission with light worker starseed, serve the world by being you. And outside I hear a car alarm. So this is a very big energy. It's like big. How I said before, there is a purpose of you two being together. And it's like big in this person's mind with the car alarm. Because car alarms, when you hear it, it like almost makes you very aware of it because it's very loud. So this is a very loud feeling of I have a purpose of being with you. You know, there is some kind of purpose to fulfill being together. I feel it in my soul. I feel it in my bones. Like we're meant to meet. We're meant to be together in that way. So this is your reading, my pal twos. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Please also don't forget to check out Keen, linked in my description box below for a huge discount on your first reading. See you next time. Bye! Hi there, my pal number threes. If you chose this red cat's eye crystal and the lovers card, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and how they currently feel about you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. We're going to be using the Light Seers Tarot at first and the Astral Realms Crystal Oracle. And then at the end, we're going to be using the Starseed Oracle to get some messages from your person on how they currently feel. So let's get started with your cards. So straight away, I'm seeing a unicorn in my mind's eye. So this person thinks you're very magical, very mystical. So spirit guides of my pile number threes. How does that person currently feel about them? So we have lace agate with the air element and adaptability, card 23. At the back of the deck, we have earth element in the reverse with turquoise and perseverance. In my mind's eye, I'm also seeing the Sagittarius horse shoot a bow and arrow, like a Cupid's bow and arrow. So we have the air element here, Gemini with the lovers. Some of you could be air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your person could be a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Let's just get out all your cards and then we'll see if there are other signs here. So spirit guides on my pile number threes. May I please look into how their person currently feels about them? So this card is struggling to come out, so some hidden feelings are here. Oh, we have the Four of Pentacles. Interesting, this card has come out in all three piles. We have the Temperance card. This came out in pile 2. Some of you this was pile 2's card, and there was also a stairs in pile 2. Some of you may be from pile 2 or may have been drawn to that. So we have the Ten of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, a lot of similarities to pile 2 if you were drawn. But the energies here are also different in a way. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Tower. How does that person currently feel about them? We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Two of Cups. At the back of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. And I'm feeling a constricted energy in my throat chakra. So these are feelings they feel, but feel they're scared to express with the Nine of Swords. So before we start with your reading, I'd just like to thank and give a quick word to today's sponsorship, Keen. Many of you have asked me recently for personal readings, but unfortunately I'm not available for any right now, so I've brought you the next best thing, Keen. Keen connects you with gifted psychics, tarot readers, and astrologers like myself. These readers are available 24 hours a day, so you can always get a reading whenever it suits you. All you have to do is create an account and you'll be able to choose from the hundreds of readers who are online right now. These readers each have unique specialties designed to provide a deeper understanding to your situation. You can choose whichever reader best suits your needs, and you'll be able to connect with them via phone call or text chat. Getting confirmation or a second opinion from someone who can give you a straightforward answer is always best. And as a tarot reader, I can tell you that it is very hard reading tarot for myself, as sometimes it doesn't make sense or is unclear. So even I resort to Keen. So let me tell you a little bit about some of my recent experience on Keen. I asked about my love life with my person, and she explained to me how devoted he is and that our connection is only getting stronger and better, helping us to build a strong foundation that will only deepen moving into the holidays. She also mentioned us making future plans no later than February lol, but we've already started, so I'm very excited to see what unfolds then. She also told me that he is very loyal towards the ones he loves and that he doesn't even know what he did to get so lucky to be with me. She mentioned that I changed his world and that he feels like a little kid around me, which is so cute. Lastly, she mentioned that she can see us getting married in the future and us having a home together where everyone will always gather together. The love reading I got was very beautiful and sweet, and every detail mentioned was so accurate and on point. I'm so grateful for the reading I got from Keen through their amazing and gifted psychic tarot readers. That's why it's still best to get a personal psychic reading because it is directed only to your energies. Now here's your chance to get a personalized reading from Keen. As a new customer on Keen, you can try your first 10 minutes for only $1.99, which is up to $99 in savings. Go to trykeen.com/psychic-siren-tarot or click the link in my description to save big on your first reading. Thank you, Keen, for bringing this beautiful opportunity and for sponsoring today's video. That's trykeen.com/psychic-siren-tarot or click the link in my description box below to get your own personalized reading today at a huge discount. So getting back to your reading, my pile threes. So the interesting thing is Temperance is confirmed here, Sagittarius energy. We also see, well, I heard Scorpio, but it's interesting because the Tower is Scorpio and Aries, Mars energy. Okay, and I do feel a lot of water sign energy though, also. So mainly Scorpio, but I also feel Pisces and Cancer. And I also feel some Earth energy, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and some fire sign energy. So I guess there is a huge mix of energies here of the signs, just depending on who's watching this. But the ones I mainly feel are Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Aries, and also Virgo and Capricorn. So into the next things I see in your reading. How this person currently feels about you. I kind of feel like closing my eyes and putting my hand over the Tower card and the Nine of Swords because I want to understand what this person is feeling here. So in my mind's eye, I'm seeing a door wide open, but inside the door is a lot of light. and we can't necessarily see the outside world with this door. As I close my mind's eye, I'm also seeing a ring and a flower girl. Okay, so what I'm really getting here, the door is wide open, right? But you know, in movies, when you see the door wide open, but you don't see something outside, and you feel like if you step outside the door, you're just going to fall into thin air and you're just going to fall down and down and down. Um, that's how I feel with that. So maybe the door is the future. The door is like opening a door, opening a portal, opening, yeah, a door to the future, going up the stairs to where they see a future with you. But here we see an ending in the stairs. We don't see where the stairs is going. And the Nine of Swords is all about worries. So I saw the ring, which is about commitment. So maybe this person is a little bit fearful of commitment for some of you. But I don't think that's for all of you. I think that's for some of you, you will know. But for others of you, since we have the Lovers card is about choice. So I definitely feel for most of you, we have the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups. So for most of you, I definitely feel this person isn't scared of commitment, but is maybe a little bit scared of the unknown. That's for most of you. Scared of the unknown, scared of what if this goes wrong, or what if this goes wrong, or what if this happens, or what if my heart gets broken, so there's a feeling here of like to be a little bit vulnerable with you. Even me, sometimes I get scared of like, sometimes what if something happens, like what if you get married to a person and then you just get divorced, or what if this happens, what if, because like me, I have intense fears. I'm like, what if I die and my person's all... So sometimes we have those intense fears of what if this happens, what if this happens, and our fear is our imagination leading us to the unknown possibilities. But what we must remember is that there are many possibilities of what could potentially happen in the future, and that is something we can't necessarily control. So, in order to go to the future and take steps towards that, we don't necessarily know if our what ifs, if our anxieties are going to come true. And most of the time, as someone that has experienced a lot of anxieties, I can tell you that most of the time our anxieties don't come true. Most of the time, it's just a fear. And where does that fear stem from? That's the important question to ask. Where does that fear stem from? Does it stem from past hurts or pains? Does it stem from the fear of the unknown? Does it stem from maybe seeing couples around us not work out? Does it stem from a fear of success? I think it could look different for all of you in your person. But what I'm really getting here, I love that this tower has butterflies on it. So what I'm really getting here is this fear is actually showing them something, is actually teaching them something. I'm seeing the Hierophant in my mind's eye. So it's teaching them something. It's transforming them. Even though it looks a little bit hectic right now, it looks a little bit chaotic right now in this person's mind, though their fear is teaching them something, it's transforming them in some way. For some of you, I'm hearing it comes from abandonment wounds for this person. And I'm almost seeing you hold their heart and touch their heart gently, as we see in this card. I'm being very drawn to this, but I'm seeing it in my mind's eye of like you holding their heart gently and kissing it and holding it gently and touching it and soothing it and saying it's okay, there's no reason to fear. So maybe this is how you make this person feel, like although they feel these fears, although there's this fear of what if this happens, what if this goes wrong, what if this happens, It's like you almost have this soothing energy to this person and their hearts and their fears, telling them that it's going to be okay. Even if you don't physically verbalize that, your energy makes them feel that. I mean, in the Temperance card, I'm really being drawn to the angel wings here. This person sees you as an angel, sees you as pure light, a pure manifestation of light, sees you as such a pure soul. And there's something so soothing about your energy. But I'm also getting that you always instantly make this person feel better. Do you know why? Because this Tower card is reminding me of a specific memory. And when I get reminded of specific memories in readings, it relates to the energy of that memory. So let me just explain it. It's part of the reading. So the one day I was going on a hike, and a hike actually came up in pile 2. So some of you may want to check out pile 2, because we had the Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Hierophant in there. We had the 2 of Cups. We had the 10 of Wands, I think. We had Temperance, 4 of Pentacles. So lots of similarities, but different energies in a way. So I was going on a hike with my friend and my boyfriend, and it was such a fun hike. It was such a fun day. And my friend Ronnie kept making me laugh, like with little things, because I was actually very anxious that day. I was, to be a little bit vulnerable, I have sometimes I deal and I struggle with intrusive thoughts that really scare me. So that day I was really struggling with anxieties and worries and fears and like fears around death and things like that. But that's my own thing to deal with. But it relates with the anxieties and fears here. And he kind of just made me laugh the entire time. That he made me laugh my fears away, where he made me forget about my fears. And as we were going in the hike towards the middle, we saw this tree, but this tree had been struck by lightning. But all of a sudden, it made us laugh so much because the tree was like burnt to crisp. And it was just like burnt to crisp, and it made us laugh so much that we just couldn't breathe. That's how much we were laughing. And here we see this woman laughing in the Queen of Wands. So I feel like you almost have this effect on them that when they are anxious, when they are dealing with fears and anxieties, there is this feeling of them, or even like emotions that are a little bit more intense and chaotic to deal with. It's like you have this effect on them that can always lighten up their mood, that can always make them laugh, that can always make them smile. Like, I'm seeing in my mind's eye maybe someone cry or someone, be stressed out in their mind or worried, and then you just say something and makes them laugh, and maybe they don't show it on their facial expressions that they're feeling that way inside, but you just make them laugh and you get them in a good mood, that it sort of takes away their worries or their fears and makes them forget about it, or takes away their stresses, takes away that chaos that is going on in their mind. So if this person is an air sign, or they have a lot of mental energy, I do feel like sometimes they are so much in their mind that sometimes they need a way to get out of their mind and get into the physical body with the Ace of Pentacles, adapt and change up the energy. So what I've found from my own personal experience is sometimes we get in these mental loops, right? And we just loop on and on and on, and we catastrophize and we fear and we fear, And that's a normal thing as human beings to do, because our mind was made to do that, because fear can actually sometimes help us. Because when you think of being scared of a lion, you're scared of it for a reason, because it can eat you. But sometimes also fears are trying to protect us. But sometimes we have to let go of that protective mechanism. And I feel here you almost help them adapt to this grounded energy with the Ace of Pentacles. You almost help them flow out of that, because the air element is all about flow. The air element is mental energy. But we have to flow into the other areas, because there is mind, body, and soul, not just mind. Does that make sense? So it's almost like you help this person flow into the other energy of being grounded within their body with the Ace of Pentacles. And even here in the Temperance card, we see two. So I see it's like mind, body, soul connection, or mind and body connection. So I don't know. I'm seeing some of you gym or exercise with this person, or do physical activities with this person that can kind of help them get out of their mind and more into their body, or doing exciting things with them that help get their mind off their worries and help them get more into the present moment. So this is advice I'm seeing from Spirit for your person on how to help them with this. Even if they don't express this to you, I see them experiencing this. And with all this fire energy here and this Cups card, we see this family playing and having fun. They're really experiencing that joy in that moment and being present within that. So there's something about bringing comedy to it, or bringing laughter to it, or bringing this feeling of passion to the moment, of something exciting, so that they can get out of their mind and get into the moment. And what I really feel here with the Lovers and the Two of Cups is this person, even if they do fear, like for those of you where I said fearing commitment, there is this feeling of still wanting to try and still wanting to open up. Because for most of you, I feel this person does want commitment with you, because the Lovers card is not just about love. Even my voice cracking up there just shows this person is a little bit scared to express their feelings. The Lovers card is not just about love, it's about choice and commitment. Like, I choose you even in moments when we don't necessarily feel this. I choose you even when we're angry. I choose to work with you and not against you, and to work as a team here. And that's how I see the Lovers card. It's like we choose each other even in moments when we're not feeling that way. So this person does feel this deep love with you, even with the Two of Cups, this deep feeling of I can trust you. You hold and nurture me when I'm feeling gray, when I'm feeling sad, when I'm feeling stressed. You lift me up. That's what I'm hearing in my mind, like, of this person and how they feel about you. It's like you lift them up. You have a very uplifting and exciting energy to this person that uplifts them even when they're in the darkest of moments. It's like you're that light. You bring color into their life. I'm seeing the hummingbird clairvoyantly, and the message of how the hummingbird, I read a story on Google about the hummingbird starting off as having no color. I don't know if it's true, but it's a story I read. And after that, it flew towards the sun, and the sun brought it color. It made it colorful. And the hummingbird is a story about hope. So the hummingbird is also a bird with a voice that is uplifting, a voice that nurtures, that uplifts, that brings hope, inspiration. So this is what you do to this person. Even your voice somehow calms them. Your voice somehow uplifts them and is so positive that it brings them good energies. It uplifts them. It's like you're their sun. It's like you're their sunshine, their sunflower that just lifts them up, brightens up their day. You have such a warm and passionate energy. And you make this person really feel warm inside. You make this person feel like you are bringing color into their life after experiencing bleak, sad days or bleak, rainy days. It's like you bring that color back into their life. That's what I'm really seeing with the Two of Cups and these cards here. You melt away their stresses. And I'm saying melt because I feel all this fire energy of you being like sunshine to this person, of you bringing so much color into their lives. And this is how they feel about you. I feel true appreciation and gratitude this person feels towards you for just being in their life. And they fully trust you. It's like they want to take your hand and take each step with you. There's something about your kisses. There's something about the way your eyes look. They really love to spend time with you. You really just ground them but you also uplift them and you bring excitement into their life and passion into their life. They feel a lot of passion towards you and a lot of hopeless romantic feelings with the Knight of Cups. They may want to show you their love or express their love to you with the Knight of Cups here, because the Knight of Cups is holding a bouquet of flowers and there's a love letter here. So they may want to express their feelings to you, but maybe they don't know how. Maybe they don't know the right words to say or use. I'm clairvoyantly seeing in my mind's eye a person go up to someone's door and have a letter and be like, I want to say this, but then they keep messing up their words, or they don't know if that person is going to accept that. And I guess with the Temperance card, the advice here is to just be patient with this person, because this person does feel all these things to you. But I think for them, it's about the baby steps. And I really feel with adaptability, you bring change into their life. You bring transformation into their life with the butterflies here. And this person does see this connection growing in some way with the Ace of Pentacles, does see it being a stable connection that can grow and can be really successful with the Six of Wands, but it's just their fears that sometimes get in the way. It's like I'm seeing when you try to walk and your shoelaces get in the way. It's kind of like that. It's a little bit annoying, but we can work on that. It's not because shoelaces, you can tie them back again. You just have to stop for a moment, pause, tie them again. It's a little bit annoying, but it can be resolved. So that's what Spirit is saying about this. To just be patient with this person and to trust and continue giving them that uplifting, warm energy, because it really brightens their day. You really brighten their day. You bring so much warmth and color into their life, even here with this rainbow. And they really do see a future with you with the Ten of Cups. They really do see this as a connection they can hold on to with the Four of Pentacles. And they definitely do see this as, it brings so much happiness and joy into their life. Like, I mean, look at this Ten of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So now let's go ahead and I feel like pulling some oracle cards for you now on how your person feels from messages from them. So messages from pile number 3's person, please, Spirit guides. Messages from their person on how they currently feel about pile 3. We have perspective with none of this matters, zoom out, common ground. We have empathetic starseed with energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. We have Earth with learning how to be human in the world but not of it. I think these 3 card combinations came out in pile 2. We have Fallen to My Arms, surrender, holding the opposite extremes of life. We have the 7 Star Sisters with birthing creations, tapestry of life and expression. And these cards just moved, which is a sign. You bring movement, you bring change into their life in terms of their feelings, in terms of their emotions. It's like you nurture this person's heart in some way. I really see that. And I feel this person feels you're so empathetic towards them, so loving towards them. In a way, they feel they're still learning to receive this. They're still learning to receive this in a way where they can change their perspective on this and adapt to a different perspective where we are able to receive this love graciously and able to absorb this love graciously and see that this person feels the same way we do, that our fears can just fall away and we can open up to the vulnerability in this moment and really accept the love in front of us, really receive it and be present within it and really cherish it. Like, I'm tasting food, and when you taste really delicious food and you really want to take it all in, I see this person wanting to do that with you, like with your love, because your love is delicious. It's so sweet. And that's what I feel here. And with the 7 Star Sisters, we see these women dancing. So that's exactly what I said before. It's like you bring this very free-spirited energy into their life where they can kind of like free away all negative thoughts and all negative thought patterns, all anxieties, all fears, and kind of just let it fall away and be free in the moment and really express their true feelings and birth a new creation of what they truly want with you. And it's like they're learning how to receive this love, they're learning how to feel more free and create something with you, with your life as a canvas, because they do want to create a love with you. They're realizing that they're the ones that holds their future in their hands, and the I'm sorry card wants to pop out. So they want to say sorry for um maybe not showing you or expressing to you as much, and maybe not being in the driver's seat of their life. My eyes are starting to itch, so it's a little bit hard for them to change their perspective. It's a little bit ingrained in their mind, in their subconscious mind, and it's a little bit hard for them to admit um, the way they see things is not necessarily true, like from their anxious perspective, if that makes sense. It's a little bit hard for them to change their perspective, but they want to, because they do want to create more love with you. And at the back of the deck, we have You Got the Love. So this person sees you two as two peas in a pod and definitely wants to continue sharing that love with you. There's a lot of mirroring of feelings here, and they definitely want to create something with you in the future, a life with you in the future, and even now. And they realize that in order to create that life in the future, they need to be present within this love right now. So I really hope that things do work out with you and your person. You two seem like such a sweet connection. Um, I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Please also don't forget to check out Keen, linked in my description box below, and then I'll see you in your next reading. Bye!